is valid until the 20th of November, and this is the Boscia Detoxifying Black Charcoal Cleanser. You get 150 mils for $7 off down to $30. It says it's a detoxifying black charcoal cleanser. It says minimizes the look of pores, eliminates excess oil, and brightens. It is activated charcoal, which absorbs dirt and excess oil. The vitamin C brightens, and artichoke leaf extract helps reduce appearance of pores. It says it's cruelty-free, 100% vegan. It's for combination to oily skin, and it's gluten-free as well. Hisense Trichroma Laser TV with a 120-inch screen is $700 off down to $5,300, as well as it's the same TV but smaller. So it's the Hisense Trichroma Laser TV with a 100-inch screen. This one's $1,000 off down to $4,300. Ignore that sign there because they're rearranging everything, and that's actually for a smart TV, because they're actually rearranging the whole electronics area right now in Costco. So this is the one that's the projector. So it's not turned on, but it's actually really cool. It projects from the top of this little container, I guess like the projector here. It shoots up, and it has a safety feature in it that if you get too close to it, it actually shuts off so it won't hurt your eyes or your child's eyes or anything. It does say that it has ultra short throw, so it doesn't need to be super far away from the TV. It's got Dolby Atmos, HDMI, 4K, I think that's HDR, and then DLP. Unfortunately, there's no extra information for this, but if I can find it on the website, I will link it. And this is the 100-inch screen. So the first one they talked about is 120 inches, so it has another 20 inches on this one right here, but it actually looks really clear, and it has built-in speakers, this projector does. So you can see on the kind of the front there. So it plays all the sound and everything, and then the image is really, really clear. And they show, when they used to show it, they did show pictures of like clips of like actual games being played on it, as well as like movies, and then just like images and stuff, and it's amazing how clear it is, and that's pretty awesome. And I don't think it needs to be dark because it's always at the front of the Costco here. It's right by the entrance, and it plays, and it's super bright. It's not like a traditional like kind of like Epson projector, which needs a darker room to actually show up. This one is way clearer, especially because it's coming from the bottom down there. A Hisense 85-inch 4K LED smart TV is $500 off down to $1,750. So it has wide color gamut, Dolby Vision HDR, UHD AI upscaler, Game Mode Plus. It also has MEMC. There's Dolby Atmos as well as Sport Mode. And then there's like Bluetooth and things like that built in. And Hisense have a 3-year manufacturing warranty as well. The Truffettes de France French Truffles Twin Pack. You get 2 of the 1 kilo boxes for $4.50 off down to $20.50. So these are chocolate truffles that are dusted with cocoa powder. It says product image enlarged to show detail, right? So they're not that huge, but they are pretty big. And then there's your ingredients there. And they are made in France from local and imported ingredients. Godiva assorted chocolates. You get 310 grams for $6 off down to $24. So it's in a really pretty gold box. It says it also equals out to 11.3 ounces. And they're assorted chocolate creations. Sorry for the glare. So it says there's milk chocolate ganache bliss, there's milk chocolate cream puff, milk chocolate hazelnut heaven, dark chocolate lava cake truffle, dark chocolate coconut, milk chocolate almond caramel. There's milk caramel embrace, midnight swirl, dark chocolate ganache bliss. There's creme brulee truffle, and then dark chocolate caramel lion. I think you get two to 3 of each. It says kind of beside them. Champion men's tees are $3 off down to $13. I'll start by showing you the shirts, and then I'll show you the different colors they come in. So they do come in sizes small to extra large, and they have the larger Champion logo, because I know sometimes you'll get just the little emblem in the corner. So this is a small in black, and you can see it's actually quite big. So I don't think they're just supposed to be fitted, and they do have the straight sides and a straight bottom. They are crew neck, and then you've got the regular sleeves. They aren't super thick at all, which is really nice. You can see they do show a little bit, if you can kind of see through there. So that's one thing to take in mind, that they are quite thin. Like especially if you're going to be like a girl who buys one of these ones, because I know that the boyfriend tees are kind of in. They are quite see-through. So that's kind of something, if you're going to wear something underneath it, it's going to show through. But they do have it in white with the blue logo. Then there's navy with the white logo, and then gray with the navy logo. So they're really nice. They are really silky feeling, like that really, really, really soft cotton. T-Fell Ultra Glide Plus iron is $25 off, down to $50. So you can see that it has, it's 2400 watts. It goes up to 45 grams per minute. So that's for ironing, it says. And then the steam boost is up to 175 grams per minute and has plus 25% more steam. So you can see it has a water reservoir in here. It most likely comes with some kind of like cup to fill it, because you open this and that's where you fill it. At least that's what mine did. And I like how it has the wide base. And then you can see it's got the coating on there, so it's nice and smooth, and it's less likely to kind of get stuck on anything, right? If there's like, if you're trying to do, what was it? What do we use ours for? Oh, for the labels and stuff, right? It's gonna glide nice on them, so they're nice and smooth. Instant Pot Duo Gourmet Pressure Cooker. It's 5.7 liters for $50 off, down to $150. This one is like having 9 appliances in one. So it's a pressure cooker, slow cooker, sous vide, rice cooker, sterilizer, saute pan, warmer. It makes porridge and a yogurt maker, and has 15 smart programs. And then it remembers cooking times and temperatures, and it is good for up to 6 people. So it does up to 6 servings, obviously depending on what you're making. So that's pretty neat. This one is more advanced than the original Instant Pot, right? Because it has extra things. It also has like the manual, right? So you could choose your pressure low and high, and then set everything you want. It does have chili and bean options as well as brown rice, and then soup and broth. So it doesn't actually say all of them there. And then the sterilizer is a new option, so you can like sterilize pump parts, right? If you have a breast pump or milk, like a breast milk pump, or bottles and things like that, you can use this for it as well. So that's pretty handy. It does come with a trivet, as well as a soup and rice paddle, a measuring cup, and then an extra seal for the lid itself, which is handy because if something happens to it, you can't use it until you get another seal. Philips Shaver Series 5000. It's got Skin IQ. It's $50 off, down to $150. So that's this one here. It has steel precision blades. This is powerful performance in every pass. It's good for wet and dry. It says 1 hour of charging equals 60 minutes of runtime. It has the Skin IQ technology. I'm hoping the back explains that. And it also comes with 1 set of replacement heads. So it doesn't say what the Skin IQ is, but I think it means that it like knows how to, like, it's gentler on your skin, right? It has power adapt sensor. It says reads 125 X per second, adjust to your beard for effortless shaving, which I think is part of the Skin IQ. And then it has the 360D flexing head, so it adjusts to your facial contours for optimal skin contact. So each little blade actually pivot, or not pivots, but like kind of moves based on the contours of your face. And then it also has a pop-up trimmer, so that's on the side there. It says integrated in the handle, always at hand. So if you want to do like a closer area or areas that need more precision, or if you're shaping your beard, right, that's another option. And then it shows on the top here that it comes with the charging base as well as a case, which is pretty handy. Philips One Blade Body Kit. It's a bundle pack for $30 off, down to $100. So you can see it up here. So it comes with the One Blade Pro. It's for face. So it says trim, edge, and shave any length of hair, and has a 90-minute runtime per charge. There is 12 length settings on this head here. You just adjust it by turning the dial. Then you get the click-on comb, click-on body comb. It says easily trim in any direction. Then here around the blade is the click-on skin guard for sensitive areas, and then the blade itself is in the center. You get 2 durable blades. There's already one on the trimmer, and then you get an extra one. And it says each lasts up to 4 months. Replace for your best experience, right? Because you don't want to shave your face with a dull blade. So that's really nice, and that's a great kit to get, especially for the $100 right now. So it'd be a good Christmas gift, right? As well as the Philips shaver one would be another good Christmas gift as well. Yeah. Bird Rock Home wood serving board. It's $5 off, into $30. It's 55.9 centimeters by 29 centimeters by 2.4 centimeters, or 21 inches by 29 inches by 0.9 inches. So the 9.9 inches is the actual thickness. So this one is like a serving board, or like a charcuterie board you can use it for. They are definitely wipe clean only. You don't want to put these, like soak these in anything or anything like that, but they do have a bit of a gloss to them, right? So they're going to be easier to clean. It'll preserve the board over time. 2-tiered rotating basket is $8 off, down to $37. So this is it here. So the really cool thing is this actually comes off and it becomes almost like a serving tray. Like you could totally use it for kind of like, what is it, high tea. And it does rotate. I'm not going to spin it too much because it is hanging a bit off here and I don't want to knock it. So both baskets are removable. You could put a plate or just put something directly onto these trays there. And they show pictures of them using it like in the kitchen as well as in the bathroom for organizing and things like that. I'm just going to see if I can find the measurements here. Here we go. So it's 55 centimeters or 21.6 inches tall, and then it's 30.4 centimeters or 12 inches in diameter. SodaStream Sparkling Water Maker. It's a mega pack for $10 off down to $80. So they come in two colors. So there's the white on display, and then you can see on the box there, they're black. And then the bottles have the coordinating tops and bottoms, which is pretty neat. So it has a button on the top and you press it based on how much of the, like kind of the carbonation you want to put in your bottles. So it comes with two of the, I think these are 1 liter bottles, but they only fill up to about 800 and I think it's like 40 mils. And then they come with one of the 500, but that only goes to 450 mils, right? Because if you fill it to the top, it'll explode. Like the water will spray out when you're trying to add the carbonation. The really neat thing with these is that you can also add different flavored syrups. I think SodaStream makes Pepsi. So Pepsi brand products. So like, I think it's 7-Up. And then, or maybe it's Sprite. I always forget which one's by who. I think it is 7-Up, but they do have like Pepsi and an orange pop. And then they also have like sugar-free syrups for like flavored water and things like that as well. And then the kit also comes with 1 60-liter SodaStream canister. And you just take those canisters into like your local like Target or certain grocery stores will do the refill. So you hand it in and swap it out for a new bottle. I think it's around $19, $20 for a new bottle. Scento Scented Chalk Sticks. It's a 200-piece set for $10 off down to $17. So there's 50 new colors. So there's actually 4 boxes in here. So you get 4 boxes of 50, which is great because you don't just have a mishmash of tons of chalk in there. I bought some actually recently, so I'm going to get the $10 difference back. But they are washable scented chalk and they smell like berries, and they do. And it's not like a weird fake scent. Like they actually smell pretty nice, but it's not like so in your face that it would be annoying. And the kids love them. Like they've been using them outside and they find they're much brighter than other chalk on our, we have a cemented pad around our house and they've been using it on there, and they do show up really well. Like they're quite bright and they're also sturdier. I found that they don't, like the kids, this one right here, this one likes to break chalk and crayons, and she had a hard time snapping these in half, which is great because then we don't have like 50,000 pieces of little chalk, which was really, really well or worked really well. And then they're also triangle shaped so they don't roll away when it's windy or whatever outside. You know that if they lay them down, they're going to kind of stay there. So this is a really great set because I know sometimes you pay like $5 or more per box and you're not getting 50 pieces. You're getting like 10, 20 pieces in the $5 box, and then they're not as good quality. So this is an amazing deal, especially for the $10 off. Naturally Solar Path Lights. It's a 5-pack for $20 off down to $40. So you can see them here. They are a stake, which is pretty awesome. They have a little kind of, what do you call it, a solar panel on the top. It is a warm white light, so they're vintage style. And you get a 5-pack for $40. They're less than $10 a piece. That is amazing. So you can kind of see them here when they're all lit up, which is really nice. And then I'm just seeing if they have the measurements. That's always the hardest thing to find for these. Here we go. So they're 14 centimeters or 5.5 inches wide, or I guess in diameter. And then from the top of the light to the ground, they would be 43.8 centimeters or 17.2 inches. From the top all the way to the bottom of the stake, they're 60.4 centimeters or 23.7 inches. So they are 15 lumens each. They have 8 hours of operating time on an average sunny day, charge, right? They're black finish, crafted with durable stainless steel, die-cast alloy metal with a glass lens. And then they also include their rechargeable batteries, so you don't have to replace them, and there's no wiring. So what was the thing I was looking here? I was trying to see if there's a timer. I think because they have the 8 hours of operation, it means that they are on a timer as well. It's usually what they are. And then you can see here that there are part of the warm white category for the lights as well. Tommy Bahama Solar Bullard Lights. It's a 6-pack for $30 off down to $50. So you can see them here. They cast a really pretty shadow. They are 12 lumens, and it's kind of like a bronze. I think it's a bronze finish on these ones. So let's see here. So it says they're warm white. That's right, LED bulb. So it never needs to replace because it'll last. It has an 8-hour, or it works 8 hours of runtime on like a bright sunny day charge. It says durable metal construction and powder coated in a beautiful oil rubbed bronze finish. That's right. So these are brown. You can see it better on camera than in person. And then I love the little kind of light they give off. Like it's kind of, the shadow is really pretty, and then the actual solar panel is on the top. So they do go down in the ground to secure them as well. And then here's the measurement. So it's 9.5 centimeters or 3.7 inches. So that's in diameter. And then from the stake all the way to the top, they're 51.1 centimeters by 20.1 inches, or sorry, 20.1 inches. Or from the bottom of the light to the top is 38.3 centimeters or 15.1 inches. Fiat string lights are $30 off down to $70. So they're shatterproof bulbs. It includes 24 bulbs per set, and the bulbs are spaced 60.96 centimeters apart, or 2 feet apart. It also equals out to that. And then you can connect up to 2 sets at once, and they are the 2200K vintage white. And then the whole set itself is 14.63 meters long, or 48 feet in total. They're really nice. And I'll just show you, like, you can kind of squeeze them a bit. Like, they're harder plastic, but they're like the kind of like the Christmas ornaments, right? Like if you drop them, they're not going to break. Next Grill KitchenAid 2-burner grill. It's $150 off down to $450. So this one has the 304 stainless steel grills. It also comes with a grill plate. I'll just open it up so you can see here. So it is lined on one side and then it's flat on the other. And it is a 2-burner grill. You've got a storage for your bottle underneath. Both little trays there are collapsible, and then you do have the hanging space there. And it does come with a KitchenAid cover as well for outdoors. And then in the hood, you've got your thermometer, and it is a push button ignition. So it does take a battery to for the starter or the ignition. Jarlsberg sliced cheese. You get 2 of the 300-gram packs for $3.70 off down to $12. So you can see it here. It is 2, it looks like resealable packs. It says they're sweet and nutty, and they're perfect for sandwiches, cooking, or snacking. My kids actually love this cheese, and it never lasts very long in our house. So you can see you get quite a few. The only thing with this one is it is a firmer cheese, which is nice, but they're not separated by anything. So sometimes the little pieces do stick. So that's just something to be aware of, but they are really yummy. Mission Burrito Tortillas. You get a 3-pack of the 576 grams for $2 off down to $6.40. So these ones have no artificial flavors. They're extra soft, and you get 3 of the 12 packs. So you get 36 tortillas in total. One thing that a lovely viewer reminded me is always separate these before you pop them in the fridge, like after they're open, just because then they won't stick together. So if you pre-separate them and then pop them in the fridge, they won't stick, because I was having an issue with another brand. But these are really yummy. My kids love these. Kellogg's Cocoa Pops. You get 1.26 kilos for $2.50 off down to $10. So it has no artificial colors or flavors. This one actually turns your milk chocolatey, almost like a chocolate milk when you add it to it. And then there's your ingredients. And it does say that they're a good source of iron, B vitamins, and calcium and zinc as well. Monster Zero Ultra Energy. You get 24 of the 500 ml cans for $3 off down to $37. So you can see them here. These ones do have caffeine in them. I can see that. It has 160 milligrams of caffeine. I'm just trying to see if I can get to any of the ingredients. Oh, here we go. So you can kind of see the ingredients in there. Louisiana Grill's Red Kamado, I think I say it, grill is $200 off down to $800. So you can see it here. It says it's a 5-in-1 grill. So it smokes, bakes, sears, roasts, and char grills. Let's see what else it says. It says it has includes a ceramic heat detector, or deflector, sorry. It's 0.42 meters squared, or 6 162 inches cubed of cooking space. There's a spring assist soft hinge, which means that this opens up nice and easy. It also has an adjustable top and bottom dampers. There's a magnetic closing, or has magnetic closing with heavy duty gasket for better seal, and it has fold down plastic side shelves, so you can see them here. And then it does also come with a cover as well. And I know these ones go at other stores, I think around $1,500 each. So that's an amazing deal for only the 800. Cheese Buddy cheese bread. It's gluten free. You get 1.5 kilos for $4 off, down to $14.60. My little helper is holding the door. Can you say hi, Nana? My mom wanted her to say hi in one of the videos because she's in Canada and doesn't get to see the kids. So you can see them here. They're made with real cheese, naturally gluten-free. So there's Parmesan and cheddar. There's no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. And they're frozen, ready to bake. And then there's the ingredients. You can bake these, it says. You can also deep fry them or air fry them. Van Dierman Mini Vanilla Cream Puffs. You get 1.6 kilos for $5.50 off, down to $15.50. So they're mini cream puffs. You just thaw and serve. You can eat them cold. They're just a little bit firmer in the center, but you do need to keep them frozen. And then there's your ingredients. Best Way Swim Vista Oval Pool. It's 5.49 meters by 2.74 meters by 1.22 meters. It's $250 off, then to $900. So it also equals out to 18 feet by 9 feet. It is power steel. It says it takes about 30 minutes to set the whole thing up with 2 people. So I'm just moving around people as they walk by me. It does have 2 reinforced see-through watertight windows. How cool is that? And then, yeah, steel frame design with advanced seal and lock technology. So it's engineered for durability, and you can see it comes with like a tarp and everything underneath it. And then it holds 3,548 gallons, or 13,430 liters. And I won't read all the dimensions, but I'll just show you there. So that's a really good deal, because that's, yeah, $250 off, and usually you don't see this big one go on sale for that much. So that's a pretty awesome deal they have on right now. Cicada rice crackers, they're a variety pack. It's 12 packs for $5.50 off, down to $12. So we bought these the last, 2 weeks ago? Yeah, 2 weeks ago I picked up a pack of these, and they are delicious. So you get 4 of the original, 4 of the cheese, and 4 of the seaweed. Now, if you like sushi, the seaweed ones taste just like sushi, because they're actually, they also have soy sauce on them. So they're really, really yummy, and they're super crunchy. The kids, one loves the original, all of them love the cheese, and then 2 of the 3 love the seaweed. And I've been sending them in lunches and everything, and we've actually kind of eaten through that box pretty quick because everyone likes them so much. But I definitely recommend these, especially if you, because they don't taste like a regular seaweed cracker. They have that very soy sauce taste to them, which is really yummy, but not being super salty or anything. And then there's the ingredients. So you can see like the original ones are just kind of salty. Then the cheddar ones are really yummy, and it's not like a super fake cheese taste or anything. Like they taste like a good cheese cracker. And then these are my favorite, the the seaweed flavored ones. Marhan, I think that's how you say it, sesame oil. You get 1.65 liters for $5 off, down to $20. It says it's dark toasted, traditionally pressed, 100% pure sesame seed oil. It says it has a very fragrant, strong aroma with a balanced, robust flavor. It says great for Asian cuisine, and it's a low cholesterol choice, and it's made in Japan. Puma men's liner sock. It's a 6-pack for $3 off, down to $10. So there's 2 color options. You can get only white, or you can get the gray. So it looks like there's 2 dark, 2 medium, and 2 light gray. Does it say the sizes? So this one says it's a sock size of 10 to 13, which is a shoe size of 6 to 12. And I think that's it. I think it's just kind of meant to fit any, oh no, here we go. I was like, I know there must be another one. So there's also the sock size of 13 to 15 and a shoe size of 12 to 16. So I'm just going to see if they have the little rubber in there, because usually they do. Yeah, so I can just feel it. There's a little rubber grip in the back to kind of keep them from sliding down. There's 2 pair, like a full pair on each of these. So you get the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs in total. And they are quite soft, and they're nice and thin on the top, which means that they'll be cool, right? Your feet aren't going to, yeah, that's the cool cell. So your feet aren't going to sweat in this part. And then you can see them on the other colors. And yeah, these ones, oh yeah, these ones have the little rubber at the back. I was worried they didn't, but they do. And then you can see on the bottom, it says Puma. You can just barely see it there. And then they have the little Puma, the cat, on the actual toe as well. Windward sheepskin quad rug. It's 180 centimeters by 110 centimeters for $40 off, down to $160. So these are the same rugs that were on sale in the was the members appreciation a few cycles ago. So they do have the cream one in store. They didn't have it last time. It does have kind of like a leather on the back, but it's not super like skid. And then there's the cream with the brown, and then there's also the gray. Now I find that the gray and the solid cream are really soft, where this one is a little bit scratchier. And they are made from, I think it's like New Zealand wool. Let's see here. Yeah. So it says they're superior quality, 100% sheepskin from Australia and New Zealand. And these are like, they maintain your natural beauty of your sheepskin rug. Use a soft bristle pet brush and shake regularly. And then you can spot clean or take them to a professional dry cleaner. So I feel like the solid color ones that don't have this are, they're not as thick, but they are really, really soft. Like they almost feel silky. Where this one that has the different colors, I feel this more feels like animal hair, right? And it is a little bit kind of scratchier. It's not scratchy, but it's like not as soft as the gray and the cream. And I'm gonna lay one down so you can see how big they are. So you can see that's huge. Like this is really big. I feel this is like double the size that they usually are. And for only $160, that's a really good deal because they are real sheepskin. They're really nice. And they're all the same shape as well. Colgate Total Advanced Clean Toothpaste. You get 5 of the 200-gram tubes for $5 off, down to $25. So it has superior 12-hour antibacterial protection for teeth, tongue, cheeks, and gums. It's also vegan, gluten-free, and sugar-free as well. Spring Leaf Inner Beauty Collagen is a 6-in-1. You get 180 capsules for $10 off, down to $30. So this one is for like your hair, skin, and nails. And it does say that it has hydrolyzed gelatin, which is marine collagen. There's 250 grams in this one. And then it says you take 1 capsule 2 times daily. Australian Botanical Bar Soap, you get 8 of the 200-gram bars for $4 off, down to $16. There's 3 scents available in store. So this is the Kakadu Plum with Wattle Seed Oil. There is Oat Milk with Cloudberry. There's also Pink Lychee with Pawpaw Extract. This is the one that I think smells the best. It has that like, it smells the most like lychee, and then there's a little bit of like the pawpaw in the background. It smells really nice. Then I also saw that there's a sea salt with ocean minerals one as well. Kirkland Signature California Pistachios, you get 1.36 kilos for $5 off, down to $23.50. Says they're naturally opened, roasted and salted, and grown in California. So you can see they're just barely open there. These ones are really, really yummy. Also, sorry for the sign moving. I can't even reach it, but I'm under this like massive fan. It says Kirkland Signature Extra Fancy Unsalted Mixed Nuts. You get 1.13 kilos for $5 off, down to $22.50. So these ones include cashews, almonds, pistachios, macadamia nuts, and Brazil nuts. It also equals out to 2.5 pounds, and they are unsalted.